Germany is a European country with much history, but it boasts one of the most unique cultures on the continent. Many countries in Europe owe much of their culture, their language, traditions, art, and architecture, to the Roman influence. However, the cultures of Germanic countries like Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and Denmark boast unique languages, history, and traditions. The country we now know as Germany rose through a variety of kingdoms and empires. During the time of ancient Rome, Germanic tribes inhabited the region. Most of the area was eventually forcibly brought under Roman rule and claimed as part of the Roman Empire. After the fall of Rome, Germany was conquered by the Franks, the predecessors to France, and in the late 900s, Otto I became the first emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, a medieval German nation under the Catholic Church. Germany existed in this feudal society with kings, barons, knights, and serfs through the Middle Ages. In the 1500s, a monk named Martin Luther spearheaded the Protestant Reformation, converting much of northern Germany away from the Catholic Church to practice a Protestant Christian faith, which emphasized salvation through faith alone. After the 30 Years' War in the mid-1600s, the Holy Roman Empire fell, and Germany broke apart into separate governing states such as Prussia, Bavaria, and Saxony, each headed under their own king. Ultimately, the German Empire was created and then ruled by Chancellor Otto von Bismarck of Prussia in the late 1800s. The German Empire fought and lost both world wars in the early 1900s, leading to the establishment of the German Republic we have today. Germany is steeped in tradition with traditional clothing, dirndls for women and lederhosen for men. Traditional German architecture utilizes steep roof lines, which helps heat to rise and keep snow from settling on the roofs. Today, Germany is a country with a strong economy, run from the national capital of Berlin. Germany is known for its cars and alcoholic beverages. Famous car manufacturers from Germany are Mercedes-Benz and BMW. Since Germany is also part of the European Union, it also uses euros as its currency, or form of money. This allows travelers to easily make purchases in other European countries. Speaking of traveling, let's check out some notable places to visit while in Germany. The Berlin Wall was built by Russia following World War II. It divided Berlin into East and West Berlin. East Berlin was under Russian rule, and West Berlin was under US rule. The Berlin Wall was torn down in 1989 and the two halves of the city reunited then. Schloss Neuschwanstein is a castle in Bavaria, the southeast region of Germany. This castle was built by King Ludwig II, sometimes called the Swan King and sometimes called the Fairy Tale King. Neuschwanstein literally translates to New Swan Stone and is very much a fairy tale castle. King Ludwig II was considered insane for most of his adult life due to his obsession with art, architecture, and the musical works of Richard Wagner. While King Ludwig II was born in the Nymphenburg Palace in Munich, his childhood home was Schloss Hohenschwangau. He decided to build Schloss Neuschwanstein on a neighboring hill to Schloss Hohenschwangau, still in the Alpine mountain range of Bavaria, near a mountain lake where he liked to swim on a regular basis. Neuschwanstein is a very ornate castle with an overall theme of swans, if you can believe it. There are swan chandeliers, swan tapestries, swan sculptures, swan carvings, swan wallpaper, swan chairs, you name it. The castle also features a legitimate man cave. King Ludwig II built a cave into his castle off of his rooms. Due to King Ludwig's excessive spending and eccentricities, he was declared insane and unfit to rule. He died mysteriously in 1886. He and his doctor never returned from a walk along the lakeshore. Their bodies were found in shallow water later that evening. The king's death was ruled a suicide, although there are theories that he was murdered. Another significant place to visit in Germany is Dachau concentration camp. Dachau was the site of the first concentration camp opened in Germany in 1933 and was used as a model for later camps. The camp was built to hold approximately 5,000 people, but throughout the camp's operation there were typically over 12,000 prisoners held there at any one time, with a total of over 200,000 people passing through the camp. When prisoners were brought to the camp, they were greeted with the phrase, Arbeit macht frei, which means, work will make you free. However, most of those brought to this camp would never be free again. Prisoners were packed into overpopulated bunkhouses, forced to do hard manual labor, abused, punished by being locked in standing-only cells, were medically experimented on, and when they died from illness or exhaustion, their bodies were cremated in on-site ovens. Over 32,000 people died in this camp. After nearly 12 years of operation, Dachau was captured by the Allies in 1945, freeing about 32,000 prisoners. In southwest Germany is the Black Forest, home to Snow White, cuckoo clocks, and the most amazing Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte, or Black Forest cake. In this region, a traditional woman's outfit includes a bonnet with 14 bright red or black yarn puffs on top of the hat in the shape of a cross, called a Bullenhut. Unmarried women wore red puff hats, and married women wore black puff hats. Traveling north, Schloss Heidelberg is situated near central Germany, just south of Frankfurt. Heidelberg Castle was originally built before 1214. In the mid-1500s, a lightning bolt hit the castle, destroying the upper castle. The castle was rebuilt but then damaged during wars throughout the 1600s and 1700s, rebuilding the castle each time. Finally, in 1764, another lightning bolt hit the castle, starting a fire, ultimately igniting stored gunpowder, causing a massive explosion that caused much damage to the structure. The castle occupants just threw up their hands in exasperation and decided not to rebuild. Again.